Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video here on the channel, and today we are talking about Le'Veon Bell to the Kansas City Chiefs. Today's video we're going to do a Madden simulation inside of Connected Franchise. We're going to simulate Le'Veon Bell and see how well he does this season with the Kansas City Chiefs. Le'Veon Bell just got cut by the New York Jets. It just didn't work out in New York. They just didn't know how to utilize him, and he had a, confrontation with Adam Gase. They just didn't like each other. But with that being said, in today's video, we are going to see how well Le'Veon Bell can perform with the Kansas City Chiefs. Right now, he's standing at an 84 overall with star development. He is getting up there in age. He's 28 years old. So, the running back shelf life is around like 30. And then they start to decline because they just get the ball and get hit a lot of times. So I don't know how well Le'Veon Bell will do with the Chiefs, but I'll tell you this, he'll definitely do way better than he did with the Jets, because the Jets just couldn't utilize him correctly. And Andy Reid, he can, because he is offensive guru, offensive wizard. He just knows how to dial up plays and find ways to use his players well. And with Le'Veon Bell, I believe he'll fit perfectly with the Kansas City Chiefs, and he wants to try and win a Super Bowl, and this is the best team to do it with Patrick Mahomes. They got Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, Travis Kelce. They got a decent offensive line, even though in Madden it's not that good, but they got some decent players. They were able to win the Super Bowl last year, and then they got a decent defense built around them. They got Chris Jones, Frank Clark, Tyrann Mathieu. The list goes on and on. So we're going to see how well Le'Veon Bell does with the Kansas City Chiefs on today's episode. So let's get started. What I usually do first is I sim midway through the season, see how well Le'Veon Bell's stats are looking halfway through the season, see if they are surprisingly good or surprisingly bad. So let's find out how well he does with the Kansas City Chiefs. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video, and if you do, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I would really appreciate it. And we're just going to upgrade the players for the sake of the video, so making sure the Kansas City Chiefs are the best team possible for this simulation. So right now they're 5-3, not bad. They are second place in division, with the Broncos surprisingly in first place. But we're not here to take a look at the Chiefs wins and losses. We want to see how well Le'Veon Bell is doing. So let's take a look at rushing stats. Rushing wise, Le'Veon Bell has 120 touches, 555 yards, averaging over 4 yards per carry, which is pretty good. He has 5 touchdowns, and he's averaging around 70 yards per game. He broke 11 tackles. His longest run was for 60 yards, not too shabby. He played in all 8 games, so injuries have not been a concern. He's still an 84 overall. He's still at star development, so he hasn't really progressed. So there is that. Like I said, he's getting up there in age, so I don't know how much he's going to progress. But Clyde Edwards-Helaire, they got that perfect 1-2 punch now in the backfield with Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Le'Veon Bell, the rookie out of LSU. He's having a decent season so far with the Chiefs. He really exploded in that first game, I know, but I don't know how well he's been performing because I really haven't been following the Chiefs. But yeah, so they got that 1-2 punch. Like, they're practically the same running back, same amount of touches with Le'Veon Bell and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So that's how I think it's going to be in real life, how they're going to utilize both of them. They're not just going to say Le'Veon Bell is a starting back. So I think with that being said, I think Madden is doing a pretty good job with this simulation. So now we're going to sim to the playoffs. Let's see if the Chiefs can make the playoffs. Right now they're second place in the division, but I would think they would, because they're the Kansas City Chiefs. They got Patrick Mahomes, 99 club, We're going to see. We're going to see how it works out. They make the wild card. They're going up against Cam Newton and the New England Patriots. Like I said, we're always going to auto-upgrade these players. Got to make sure the Kansas City Chiefs are the best team possible for this simulation. Cool. Alright, so we didn't finish first in the division. Drew Lock and the Broncos finished 11-5, surprisingly. That is very surprising. So my homeboy had 41 TDs, 11 picks, 4,000 yards. He had a decent season. He's Patrick Mahomes. He's going to put up them numbers. Le'Veon Bell did not eclipse the 1,000-yard mark. It's because they were utilizing both Le'Veon, like I said earlier, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So if they do this in real life, I don't see Le'Veon Bell getting 1,000 yards, but they'll be good enough, and he'll get you touchdowns like right here, 10 touchdowns. 10 rushing touchdowns. That's not bad. He only fumbled once. Let's take a look at the receiving game, because I know Le'Veon Bell is pretty good at that. He only had 10 receptions on the season. That's shocking to me, but 171 yards, averaging 10 yards per game receiving wise, and 2 receiving TDs. So he had 12 touchdowns total on the season. Not bad for a halfback that is declining, in my opinion. But I think Le'Veon Bell will be a good piece for the Kansas City Chiefs. He is very athletic, a guy that is elusive, a guy that is pretty good after the catch. He can make a man miss. So Le'Veon Bell, I think, will be a good fit for the Kansas City Chiefs. And another piece that will make teams have to, worry about. So let's see if they can beat Cam Newton and see if they can move on to the divisional round in the playoffs. And they do. They won by a field goal. Is there a way we can check the playoff stats? I don't think there is. I think if we go, I don't know. Hold up. There has to be a way. I think if we go stats, and then if we go to player stats, is there a way? No, there's not. Maybe if I go to schedule. Maybe if I go to schedule and take a look at the game. I want to see how well he did in his first playoff game, Playoff schedule. Alright, so this is the divisional round. Wild card. Let's see. Where are they at? Chiefs, Patriots. Box score. So yeah, we can take a look at Le'Veon Bell's stats. You want to see how well he did? We'll take a look. Le'Veon Bell. Only 15 carries, 40 yards. Only averaged 2.7 yards per carry. Did get a touchdown. Broke 2 tackles. How about receiving wise? Le'Veon had 0 receptions. So he really did not have much of an impact for the Chiefs in that first playoff game, but that's fine. That's fine. Now we have to play the Baltimore Ravens. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire is upgrading. So that is worrisome for Le'Veon Bell. But we're going to see if they can beat Lamar Jackson. And they do. Now they have to go up against Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns. I don't know, because Madden likes to make the Browns win a lot in simulations. I know that for sure. But let's take a look. How'd I do that? I want the schedule. Go to schedule, see stats for that playoff game. See how well he fared in that game. And got to go back to the divisional round and go to Chiefs and Ravens. So the final score of that game, that was a shootout. 57-51. Mahomes, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. He did have 491 yards though. Rushing though, this is what we gotta see. Le'Veon had 3 touchdowns and averaged 4.8 yards per carry. Not bad, but he didn't get the rock as much as he wanted, but it's because it was a shootout. 67 yards, not too shabby. Where's Clyde Edwards-Helaire? There he is. He got 50 yards on 11 carries, so he got no touchdowns. But Le'Veon Bell, 3 touchdowns. See, he is a guy that can make plays for you and score in the big moments. And as you saw right there, they were able to pull off upset, but it was a close one. It was a good team win. But can they beat the Cleveland Browns in the AFC championship? And they do. They win 22-14. So far, Le'Veon Bell has been a force to reckon with for the Kansas City Chiefs. Now let's take a look at the schedule. Let's take a look postseason. Let's see. So they did. I know they beat them, but that's postseason. Where's the other games? Oh, right there. Browns 22-14. Here we go. Rushing wise, let's take a look. Le'Veon Bell, 21 carries, 94 yards, 4.5 yards per carry, a touchdown. Able to get the job done in the AFC Championship game. And then Le'Veon Bell, receiving wise, had 1 catch for 23 yards. Probably set him up field goal range, or maybe got Patrick Mahomes a touchdown. How many touchdowns did Mahomes have? He had 1. Okay. Mayfield always messing up with the 2 picks. I don't think he's that great. Wasn't worth the number 1 overall pick in my opinion in that draft, but that's for another time. Let's upgrade the players. So we're playing the New Orleans Saints, okay? Looks like Le'Veon Bell does get upgraded right there, as you saw. So he's going to be an 85 to go into the Super Bowl. So sim next week. Don't care about the Pro Bowl. This is what matters. So playing the 13-3 New Orleans Saints. Can Le'Veon Bell and the Kansas City Chiefs pull off this Super Bowl and win back-to-back? We're going to find out right here, right now. Let's go. Can they do it? We're going to sim. Let's do it. Will they win the Super Bowl? And they do. 42-28. Le'Veon Bell pulls off the victory with the Kansas City Chiefs. We got to take a look at the stats. We got to see how well he did. And let's go to the postseason. Let's take a look. 42-28. They put up some points on Drew Brees and the Saints. So Mahomes, 2 touchdowns. Jameis Winston started? Did he really beat out Drew Brees? Wait, no, it says 0. He says 0 yards. Where's Drew Brees? Did he die or something in the game? What? I don't care. We're here for Le'Veon Bell. 13 carries, 68 yards, average 5.2 yards per carry. He didn't get a lot of touches. Clyde Edwards-Helaire got more, but he did get a touchdown. He was able to win a Super Bowl, and that's what he signed. That's why he signed for the Kansas City Chiefs. He wanted to win a Super Bowl, and he was able to get the job done. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, that perfect 1-2 punch. So overall, Le'Veon Bell got the job done in Kansas City. And receiving wise, Clyde Edwards-Helaire again. Le'Veon Bell, guess wasn't a factor receiving wise, but his presence on the team made the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl champions. So let's take a look. After one season, after a 1-year deal with the Chiefs, Le'Veon Bell was able to get the job done. And he progressed up to an 85 overall, only went up 1 overall. He started out as an 84 to start off the video, but not bad. Able to win a Super Bowl. Chiefs win back-to-back because of Le'Veon Bell. And hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. And if you did, drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I would really appreciate it. And hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. And that is all I have for you guys today. Rock Soldier 72 signing off.